Hey everybody, Jeremy from Moonshine Marketing here, and Moonshine Exchange. Just want to take a moment to set up our first Twitter ad. That's something that I've been hearing a lot of people talking about, trying to reach kind of local, very specific targets and stuff like that. And Twitter can be really useful for that, and especially Twitter can be useful around live events and certain niche communities. Especially if you work in tech, or if your communities go to a lot of conferences and things like that. So there's a lot of things that Twitter can be quite useful for. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up our first Twitter ad today. So um, if you haven't set up Twitter ads before, right, you're on a Twitter account. This is my Twitter, right? And so I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go to Twitter ads. Now you should know also that there is Twitter promote mode. And I'm not going to get into Twitter promote mode today, but it is an interesting thing. I haven't tested it. I want to test it. I'll probably save that for a future video. So, but that is also technically Twitter ads, which is why I bring it up. So Twitter ads, and I'm going to go into my own account here, right? And so at the top, you're going to see create a campaign. So campaign creator. Now Twitter has a bunch of different kinds of campaign types. And, you can do followers, app installs, engagements, re-engagements, website clicks, promoted video views, in-stream video, pre-roll, and awareness, right? And so I'm just going to say, awareness. Let's say that I'm targeting an event. So let's see what an upcoming event, football season's getting started, right? So maybe what I can do is I can target a football game. So let's go to disgracefully, I'm not actually a huge football fan. I'm more of a hockey fan. But I am originally from the Chicagoland area, and so I am going to say, okay, so there was a bunch of people just doing the hashtag Buff versus Shy, right? So Bears been a little rough, but I think hopefully they'll get better. So Buff, BUF versus Shy, right? So I'll just name the campaign that just for clarity's sake. So let's say I'm going to set up a daily budget of $100. I'm going to go next, right? So next is the awareness ad group 1. You can do start and end times, all sorts of bid stuff, automatic bid, target cost, maximum reach. I'm going to actually change this to reach with engagement. You got some additional options. You can do an audience measure tag, and you can actually, this integrates with DoubleClick, right? And DoubleClick it's a pretty high level Google tool, right? That's kind of how a lot of agencies and stuff like that, they manage their Google AdWords and things. It's a much more powerful platform that gives them a lot more options than most folks get. So gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna actually reduce the size of the screen. I notice it's cutting it off a little bit. So there we go. Perfect. So I'm gonna do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go next, creatives. So I'm just gonna grab one of these Amazon product display ads. This was my last video that I did. If you're looking for that, if you're looking to do some stuff with Amazon, check that out. So we've got our ad placements over here as well, right? So we can target on user timelines. So just regular, normal user timelines. Profiles, when they visit profiles and tweet detail pages on Twitter, right? So like if you click tweet and you see the details about it, it could show up there, or it can show in other people's profiles. I'm going to get rid of that. And if it'll show in search results, I'm actually just going to leave that, right? So our audiences, so this is where it gets interesting with Twitter, right? Twitter has a number of different audience types. So you can do some tailored audiences, right? And that means audiences based off of essentially based off of Twitter's pixel. Twitter does have a pixel, or the conversion tracking, right? So tailored audiences, flexible audiences. They've got some interesting options up there. You choose gender, age, all age range. I'm going to do a lot of Japan only. That's interesting. Search location. So I'm going to do, Chicago, right? So the Chicago Metroland area. I'm trying to reach Chicagoans watching the game. So I'm going to get rid of United States. audience versus shy. So retarget people who saw your tweets and engaged. You can target your own followers. Audience features. Now, this is interesting. So you can browse events, obviously. So do events, behaviors, interest, conversation topics, follower lookalikes, specific keywords, and then movies and TV shows. So this is why Twitter is so great for live events, because you can target like a conference hashtag literally while it happens. And in fact, I think I'm probably going to name this video the hashtag crasher, or the conference crasher strategy, right? So let's focus on that. If I was to target like a specific conference, let's change this up from Chicago, right? So let's say, I'm going to look up Soldier Field, right? So Soldier Field. Soldier Field is in Chicago, and let's see, where is the address? 60605. So I'm just going to target people that are 60605, right? So now I'm hitting people that are just in the stadium right now. Hopefully this is a home game. I did not check. So I'm hitting people that are in the stadium just right exactly now. Now I'm gonna do a keyword target. I'm gonna do hashtag buff versus, or sorry, BUF versus shy, right? That's the official hashtag that they're putting out. I'm going to add that target. I'm also going to go back. I'm going to see if they've got the event that I want, right? Going to get rid of that. Events, browse, sports, browse. That looks like only more major events, not specific, but you can do like opening day, things like that, right? So, but I've got the official hashtag right here, and I'm targeting everybody in just that zip code, right? That is following that hashtag, or is tweeting about or engaging with this hashtag, right? That's huge. And so it's a little less dramatic, right? So if I'm selling sports apparel or something like that, that's super huge. But in the B2B world, right, if there's a programmer conference or an executive conference or a CMO conference or anything like that, where I'm trying to reach these very high value people while they're talking about what they're doing, while they're like looking for new products to buy, while they're engaging on social media with everybody they've met, this is incredibly powerful, and it's something that I've done, a number of times to great success. Actually, there was a company I was working with, about a year ago, and I was running these sort of ads. They were at a fintech, financial tech conference, and I was running these ads, and they went up to a booth and they said, we're Company X. Have you ever heard of us? And they said, not until today, but I've been getting your ads all over my phone, right? So it's an instant icebreaker if you're also at the conference, as an ability to kind of open up doors and get people excited about what you're working on, and really kind of take it to the next, open some doors, and maximize the value that you can get out of like conferences, especially professional conferences. So we're going to go next, and then that's literally it. You launch the campaign, you can go back and review it, you can launch it. Twitter ads, very, very good for a number of different things. Today, like I said, we focused on doing event marketing, the conference crasher strategy, right? And so hopefully you all got some value out of that. If you're targeting like these high value people or very niche audiences, and they do have some conferences around that, consider running Twitter ads to those conferences, right? Especially if you can go through the Twitter feed at the same time. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do hashtag buff versus shy, right? And see what's relevant, see what's happening in there, right? Grab some relevant content, and then turn around and launch campaigns to the conference, right? And grab people, with a relevant ad while they're paying attention, and then using kind of the standard platform really for these sort of live events. So thank you all for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and happy marketing. Thanks so much again.